What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. We are finishing up the back nine out at Scrapyard Longs in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm currently 3 down, which I'm happy with. One of those, well, actually, some of them were kind of lucky, but then I also had unlucky breaks. That's just disc golf, you know what I mean? That's just disc golf for you. So 3 down, I'd love to be, I mean, if I was 3 down through 9 in the tournament, I'd be pretty happy. So I'm out here practicing for a tournament. But I'm playing okay. Got to dial in some things. My putting is feeling really good. Just need to dial in some upshot stuff and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead, jump into it. All right, so hole number 10 here, 326 feet. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of a flex line out of this rive. But I really need to aim at the right side of the fairway because last time I went pretty far left. But we got to make a big putt from over there, so that was fun. But yeah, so aiming on the right side, a little bit of Anheuser, and hope that it comes back for us. Oh, yeah. I don't want to block y'all. I'll just be surprised by it. I hope y'all could see that. Yes! So I just wanted to quickly thank you guys for stopping by, watching my videos. I really appreciate y'all supporting me. Just a casual, advanced level player. Guys, I dropped 9 ratings points from playing in Kansas, which bums me out, but it is what it is. I think I'm 940 something. But if I play well out here, then I'll bump myself back up, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to thank y'all for watching. I also wanted to remind y'all that if you head over to the Dynamic Disc website, whenever you check out, you can use the code MOLT and then the month and 21, so MOLT521 right now, and that'll give you guys a little bit of a discount. But man, this is a pretty good shot. Okay, so we're about 20 feet away or so. Just gotta go through the motions like always. 2 practice putts with the bag. Full practice putts, like going through my breathing and everything. Yep, nice, that's a good birdie. I used to never do practice putts either, but once I got this bag back, I started doing them and I feel like I'm even more dialed in than before. Okay, so anyone who's watched me play here knows that I don't like this hole because it's like you have to throw straight, which I can do sometimes, but not all the time. I want to try this new disc that I got from Kansas, the Gatekeeper. It's a 4502, okay? And I'm just gonna try and rip it out flat, and this is my first time throwing it. I've never thrown this disc before, so I don't even know what it does, but I imagine if I rip it flat, it'll go straight, maybe move a little bit right, and then die down towards the end. But it is brand new, so it's probably a little more overstable, honestly. Why'd you throw that so low? I mean, if I'm honest, I am completely happy with that. Okay, so honestly, like I threw that thing 3 feet above the ground and made it all the way down here. If I'd given that the correct height that it needed, I think that would have been a really good shot. I want to go for a throw in here, but I also don't want to get a bogey when I made it in the fairway, so we'll just try and get it up there. Sit down. So for a while I was sidearming my stag on this hole and I was like ending up like back here and stuff. I want to try sidearming the Sampo and see. I might do that my next time out here. All right, so this is a super fun backhand turnover hole. I'm gonna throw my heavyweight diamond. Try and give it some height. Actually, no, I'm gonna throw the Underworld. I think even this one, based off the angle I have to release it at, will come out a little bit too. It'll end up in the woods because I can't throw it like this. I have to throw it like this, and the Underworld should hold that a little bit better. So a little bit of a tailwind right here, which will make it a little more overstable too, but that should be fine. Just trying to hit the gap with a good Anheuser. Skip up the hill. Yeah, that's money. So the last time I played here, and a couple other, I've been going past the basket. So I took a little bit off of it this time, and we ended up in a solid spot here to just tap in a quality birdie. Underworld, I've been loving this thing. All right, so we're 5 down now. Pretty solid birdie on hole 10 and then birdie on that last one. So pretty happy with that. This tee or this basket goes down and to the left. This does not seem correct. Maybe it is, but that seems crazy. I'm gonna throw the Sampo here on a sidearm and see if I can get it to, I'm not gonna throw it too hard because I don't want it to flip over too much. See if I can get it to turn over and just follow the path down there. So I'm not gonna rip this by any means. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. Dude. So I made it all the way down here to the path to the next hole, which is easily my furthest drive from back there. I just feel more confident throwing understable sidearms like that, guys. So for those of you that feel more comfortable throwing like a mid dead straight, this hole would be super easy for y'all. But for me, that just felt so good. I felt so confident throwing it, and that was just sick. So in the tournament, I would probably lay this up, especially depending on where my standing was. But for you guys, I'm not going to. So this is a par, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. Like here. So if this was the tournament, we're right there. That's a par. But I want to see if I can make this putt. So let's see if we can get this in there, okay? Please. Come on. Let's go, dude. Now, again, here's the thing. That's a birdie for us right now in this practice round, but I wouldn't have done that in the tournament. So for the practice round, it's a birdie. If this was the tournament and I landed here, I don't think I would have gone for that. That would have been way too scary. Let's go, dude. All right, so this hole is pretty fun if you hit the gap. There's a tree dead center. So like, just to explain this hole, you got about maybe 8 feet here, probably 5 feet there, maybe 6 feet here. And then you've got this tree right here in the middle. And from back there, the gap is probably 4, 5 feet, and then about 8 on the right side. And what you want to do is, at least for me, throw something understable on a hyzer because it gets through that gap, right? The likelihood of you hitting something when you're taking up this much horizontal space compared to this much horizontal space, like you throw like this to get through gaps. That's why I throw understable plastic, because it helps you get through gaps like that. At least mentally it does. And then you stand up out there, maybe coast a little right, and then come back down left. Yes, sir. Go in the basket. I honestly think that was a run. Guys, this was 100% an ace run. Look at that. We went right here. I needed 2 feet. Oh my gosh, this would have been the sickest ace ever on a massive hyzer flip on this hole. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, I'm happy with the sick shot because, like, that was disgusting. But man, an ace on this thing would be absolutely ridiculous. Wow, that was money. That was money. Okay, so this hole has always been kind of tough for me because obviously I love throwing sidearm, but a normal sidearm breaks too far to the right here. So I'm gonna throw my Sampo here. So the hole earlier that I threw it on and got all the way down and then made the sick birdie 2 holes ago, I threw it maybe on like a baby hyzer, but at like 70%. That was why it carried down. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. But I'm gonna throw it on a little bit more of a hyzer, let it pop up, and then hopefully get down to the basket for us. Stand up. Yes. Push. Dude, that was an ace run. What the freak is going on right now? Let's go. This is super awkward. This plant right here is pretty uncomfortable. Yeah, that sucks. That plant was rubbing on my face and my left arm was behind it, so that was a little bit awkward. I really wanted that birdie, but that was a sick hole. Okay, I know you guys are getting tired of the Sampo show, okay, but I want to throw it again here, and have it do like on hole 2. So hole 2, if you guys haven't watched the front nine, go check it out. I threw it, popped up, held it a little bit too tight and hit a tree, but here it actually opens up around the corner to the left. So if it can flip up over that way and then end up right towards the basket, then we'll be in a really, really solid spot. So let's see if we can make something fun happen here. Hold that. Ah, it's coming out of it. So that disc actually had the right distance on it. I just released it on a little bit too much of a hyzer, but you guys can see we're right here. Basket's right there, so we're pin high. I just missed my angle just a little bit. All right, so we're going for a super touchy little flick shot here. I got a bunch of trees in my way. I don't think that putting is gonna be the way to go, so see if we can get up there. That was a good run. Got about a 15-foot putt coming back. All right, so I've got a little bit of an awkward lie here. There's like a little weird ditch. So to make sure that that doesn't like make me step up too much, I almost want to just not even like rock forward and just like putt just all arm here. Okay, well, that sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, first bogey with 2 holes to go. That sucks. Okay, so hole 17 here, par 4. This is perfect for me doing a little rive flex shot. Normally I don't flex with the rive because it'll turn over too much, but we've got some distance to cover here, so just getting it out there with a little bit of anhyzer, almost like hole 10, first hole of this video, and we can end up in a pretty good spot, I think. Just have to avoid the trees on the right, because whenever you try and anhyzer something, your miss typically is to like reach out a little bit more, so you just have to try and avoid that here. Yep. Perfect. Might be a little bit deep even. So we are currently 6 down, and that's with a bogey on a hole that is pretty birdieable and definitely parable. So I'm happy with that. We've made some really good shots, made some really good putts, and yeah, I'm happy with that. So we'll see where we're at here. Again, I think it might be a little bit long, but probably throw the rive again, a little flex shot into the green area here, and hopefully secure another birdie. All right, so we actually went long here, so I flexed it a little bit too much. Not talking about my biceps, talking about the disc. But I do not have a straight shot at the basket here, so this is going to be another perfect scenario for me to try and use the magic of the Sampo. I'm calling it Sampo, man. I'm not calling it Sampo. I think it's a Sampo. It's not a sample like at Costco, you know what I'm saying? Also, I don't know if you guys can see me, but I went as wide as I could so y'all could see everything. So just watch the disc fly by, and hopefully we can give ourselves a look at the basket down there with this. Turn! Oh my gosh, that's the tree I was aiming at too. So I couldn't get as much torque as I normally do because I was cut off in the basket. I was cut off in the woods back there. Dang it. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. We'll just throw the Justice up, get a par here. I mean, honestly, I'm happy with 6 down. I'm happy with 5 down here. Getting all this freaking pollen in my throat. So hopefully we can get a birdie on hole 18, but I'm just trying to get up and down right now from here. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna take the Justice here, give it a little bit of anhyzer, and then have it cut in between those trees up there. Literally exactly how I drew it up in my head. So I did still come up just a little bit short, but nothing we can't handle. Thank you. Okay, so par there, still 6 down with a potential bird on the next hole. Okay, so I am going to throw the rive here because you kind of want a mini flex on this hole, but I don't want it to be too big of a flex. So I'm just going to aim kind of down the right side, flat, and just hope that it comes back. Or just push all the way up there. We might have a putt from there. I didn't throw that flat at all. That's hilarious. So I did not throw... All right, so I did not throw the rive flat enough. So it ended up over here. It was like pure hyzer the whole way. But I would love to get this birdie. We're kind of cut off here by this tree, but I mean, if you're a good player, that shouldn't matter. So we'll see if we can get a bird here. Get up. Ah, man, that was a really good putt, dude. It was uphill, so I didn't account for that. Okay, so guys, let's freaking go, man. 6 down, I'm happy with that. And a bogey on an easy hole, like feeling good. Had some really sick shots, had some good lines, had some really good putts too. Thank you guys for watching. As always, see you on the next one. Peace out.